Yo, hello and welcome to Brand News, where hip-hop has a new direction. I'm your host, Christopher Martin, and this is the BNz World Report News and Reviews, where we share just 4 of the many great stories reported last week in our News to Know section at brandnews.com about individuals and events making a difference around the world and even up the street. So without any further delay, let's check out our first story.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doug E. Fresh, and I want to know how many of y'all feel healthy, how many of y'all feel positive out there. Well, right now, what we want to do is we want to get everybody together all over the world as we get this thing started, something like this. Come on.
Our first story comes from BlackCelebrityGiving.com. Dr. Oz, Dougie Fresh, Jordin Sparks, Mayor Cory Booker, and others joined Hip Hop Health for a Healthy America. Early this month, Dr. Oz, the celebrity doctor, flexed his rapping skills on the first track and video release called Everybody. Oz is joined on the song by American Idol winner Jordin Sparks, also with Dougie Fresh, Ryan Beatty, and the Hip Hop M.D. The track is featured on the album Songs for a Healthy America. Produced by Partnership for a Healthy America and Hip Hop Public Health, and is designed to motivate kids to make healthier exercise and wellness choices. The two like-minded organizations have teamed up to inspire children to believe in themselves, be more physically active, and make healthier choices with a multi-genre musical compilation album which includes several original tracks that targets each of these things.
We all may go through things that break us down, but you gotta be strong to turn that frown upside down. The world is filled with opportunities for you and me. It's up to us to make the most of all that we can be. Nothing is out of reach. You can do anything. Whatever you put your mind on, you can achieve. I'm here to tell you, life is such a special gift. I'm here to show you how to get up and celebrate like this.
For more about this story, check out our News to Know section at brandnews.com. Now it's time for the Team BNz Special Report. This time we're going to do something a little different by introducing a new series titled A Little Off the Top. It's where one of our Team BNz members go to a barbershop or a hair salon and get their opinion of a topic of importance or just plain old humor. Our Team BNz reporter, Jay Sweet, this time is hanging out at Fade's Barbershop in Tallahassee, Florida, as he discussed the unfortunate climate of violence in the city of Chicago. Let's check this out.
Can I get an opinion from each and every guy in here? Do you think that there's any hope for the youth in Chicago?
They actually like that lifestyle. They like that. It's not, we ain't got no other choice. This is what they like to do. If you ask some of them to leave the city, they're gonna tell you, no, I'm not leaving my hood, regardless.
Like, you can't do nothing about that. If you got a responsibility and ain't got no control, you done lost.
Like, it's not as bad as I thought until I got outside the city and looked on it like, oh yeah, it's messed up.
First, there was a little girl who had just went to the inauguration for Obama. She came back, she got killed, just randomly.
Do you think Obama can walk through the streets and be safe? We thought about it like, nah, because it's probably people who don't even like Obama.
There was a little girl, 6 months old, she got shot 6 times in a drive-by where her dad was gang-related.
It's police officers who know when you come in this hood, you better have your gun out and ready. Because they got to the point where we're not going to jail, you're not finna take us to jail, we're not trying to hear your mentality.
I feel like if you were to take them and show them something differently, or show them another side of survival, they would only have to adapt to that.
They like what they living in, and they like the war. And that's the crazy part, because a lot of them only like 17, 18. It ain't really grown people out there doing it, it's little shorties. You'll be surprised that this little boy will come up on you and pull his gun down and try to rob you. You might think it's like a little joke or something. And then for him to have no mercy as a kid, it's easy for him to pull a trigger.
What's wrong with sending them across that water where they don't have all those supplies and all this MTV and all these rap? Just send them on over there.
It's not lucrative. We don't have no money.
It is lucrative. You're gonna save lives. Send them on over there.
And you know how much they make just to put somebody in jail?
Right, but what I'm saying
They make $40,000 a head.
Yeah, but that's good. Ain't no problem with that, but you want a solution, just get it from over here. Just get all of them from over here.
How much of an influence do you feel that the music industry has on this type of lifestyle that's going on in Chicago?
Rick James came on the scene.
Throughout the day, 66% of your life is affected by advertising.
When Super Freak came out.
Maybe a billboard, a commercial. You're not really
Rick James had the beats.
any form of advertising.
It's not a stronghold.
They don't look up to nobody but the people in their neighborhood. We don't honor you. You didn't grow up with us. You don't know how
Super Freak came out.
Organized crime. That's where you got all this stuff jumping off from.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The organizations, these gangs that are created in Chicago came from sort of a civil rights type of movement. They came to try to help black people. However, drugs got in there somewhere. Everything started to change.
The influences around them change. You ain't got nobody that's positive. All you got is the same group of kids that you grow up that lack the mentality to say, well, I'm gonna do this instead of this.
Let me ask you this. Was it worse then or is it worse now?
Now.
Why though? Back then, it wasn't all this violence and killing and such and such going on in the music. They were fighting.
Back then, when is back then?
I'm speaking as far as the 60s and 70s.
Oh yeah, back then.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 60s and 70s, they had substance to their music.
If any industry rapper came, they already know you're gonna get robbed 9 times out of 10.
And the music industry glorifies it. It's like they're marketing that message.
A lot of these rappers, they're advertising this lifestyle that they're not even living, first of all.
You gotta go to the city and actually talk to some of them, and you will see like, dude, whatever you talking about, if you give me, like the rapper Chief Keef and them, when they got their money, they only supplied their hood with guns.
You gotta remain optimistic. Just say there's no hope. Where the funding coming from? You gotta have funding.
See, it's sort of like, it's just like a rose bush in your yard, but they got something come up with that rose bush called a weed. That weed is designed to choke that rose bush out. But just pulling that grass ain't gonna do it. You got to get down to the root of the problem, which is Jesus. See, that's where we got to go spiritual. That's why I say you were speaking calmly about money. You need money when you lack a faith. I mean, I feel like it's hope for anybody, because everybody don't grow up. It's rappers, football players, senators, and Congress come from Chicago. They were little kids at one time coming up.
Yeah, they didn't choose
so it's hope.
To do that. You're right.
It's hope.
Our second story comes from CNET.com and it reads, teens say Facebook is just like too much drama. Twitter is enjoying a big new teen resurgence. More than double the teens surveyed by the Pew Center now tweet. The Pew Center study believes that for adults, Facebook is a class reunion. It's where you keep up with old friends and find out what they're doing. And kids find that to be too much like being in school and just plain boring. After first trying Twitter and dismissing it, some enterprising high school student turned to her friends and said, you know what? We could use Twitter like one big group SMS. It's like texting, but to everybody. So now it's Twitter, Kik, Instagram, and Snapchat. Well, that's it for now. And if you want to know more about these stories, our reporters, and even becoming a part of Brand News, please go to brandnews.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Please have a great day and an even greater week. God bless.